guys, Ashford here. I'm going to talk to you or tell you guys about a story. If I can navigate this traffic out of Portland. And red light. Well, anyways, it was about a week and a half ago. And, oh, traffic is like a standstill. Shoot. Anyways, oh, Beale right there, yellow. This guy's like staring at my bike. I have no idea why, because there's nothing on it. Come on, people. Happened about a week and a half ago. Driving on the freeway. It was at night too. And I was, going pretty fast. I was, well, not pretty fast. I was like 55, and I usually go like about 65. And I think 60 at night I do. And there's this one guy who's in the fast lane. I was behind him. Not tailgating him at all. But there was also a guy in the slow lane, so I couldn't really pass him. And so I was following him for, a little bit, and then he started swerving, like, around his lane, and I got worried for the person in the slow lane, because I was afraid he'd hit him. So in order to let him know that, I was hoping he wasn't, like, drinking or, like, on the phone or focusing on something else, I kind of gave him, like, a flash. Just, a short little 1-2 second flash. And so then he stopped swerving a little bit. Man, this traffic's gonna suck. He stopped swerving a little bit and focused more on what he was doing. And then finally the guy in the slow lane got off, he took his time, and then I waited for him to move into the slow lane, and he didn't. So I was like, well, I proceeded to move into the slow lane and pass him. And as I'm passing him, he gets right into my lane, the slow lane I'm in. I just stayed in the slow lane because there's nobody in the fast lane and nobody in the slow lane. So I just, didn't want to move there. He's right on my ass, like right on my tire. And I was like, God, I hate this road. I was actually kind of scared, and I was like, what are you doing? Then he proceeds to, like, flash me with his brights, and I'm like, what the hell? He did it twice in a span of, I think, like 30 seconds. Because I was like, okay, he flashed me once, maybe he was a little irritated with me. I was like, the reason why I flashed him was I was worried about him. I didn't want him to run into anybody, and I was just helping him out, but apparently he thought that he took it the wrong way is what he did. So after the second flash, I was like, holy shit, he's still on my back. And I was afraid he was going to rear end me. So I just took off. I don't know how fast I was going. I don't want to talk about it, but I was just really scared. So met up with a group of people over at Sylvan Exit, which is where we always go to meet, usually for group rides and such. We went to a club that night. So we got to the club. And apparently there was a couple there who had been riding on 217, which was the freeway I was on when this had happened. And they said they saw a motorcyclist being, like, attacked, basically, by a car. And I was like, they asked if it was me, because I was talking about it. And he was like, yeah, that was me. He was like, yeah, we were scared for you, because we were afraid he was going to hit you in the back. And I was like, yeah, that's why I kind of took off. He was like, yeah, we didn't see you after that. But man, that kind of I brought up that story because I was on motovlog.com, introduction to that. And there's a guy who said, I don't know if it was Petaway or someone else, I'll have to look it up, who said that they had been followed by someone, they don't know who, but you know, they took windy roads and cut back and forth, and so they knew that they knew that this wasn't, you know, normal. So they got really freaked out about that. I think luckily they finally left them, but it just reminded me of that one story. They weren't following me or anything, but it was still, you know, a scary moment. And I think that was probably the first time I was ever scared on my bike. Like, to have, like, it wasn't even road rage. I'm pretty sure that other guy was, like, drinking or something. Because it was an innocent flash. I think by the time, from when I flashed him to the time I actually passed him was about 5 minutes. Like, I wasn't in a hurry, really. I was just worried for the guy hitting someone. And all that traffic was just to get onto the freeway. What a big deal that was, yeah. Oh, today is about 85 degrees. Last week there were at least 4 or 5 days in the hundreds. And I know, you Arizonans out there, hundreds is no big deal. You get your 112 degree weather days over there, but in Oregon, in Portland at least, because we're so close to water and the ocean, it gets humid. Like, as soon as you guys go outside, it might just get really, really hot for you. But in Oregon, when you go outside, you start sweating immediately. It's not even funny. It isn't funny, because I'd be like, because I'm taking one class right now, I'd get to class all sweaty and I'd just be like, ugh, it's horrible, because I have to wear a backpack, so. And I always wear my jacket no matter what the temperature. As I focus on driving right here, because there's a car trying to pass me. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to talk about that story.